I think Nick sings this in the shower, so I'm not for sure.
Did you just say that the Jimmy's Corner might like be like positive PS4 Pro coverage?
Oh, I just said it was gonna be about the PS4 Pro. I'm talking about it. All the
No,
rumors and stuff I've heard since I
I,
got to
I
play it
have
firsthand.
I have nothing against you if it being positive or anything. I just didn't know if I heard that correctly. I hear advertisement and I don't know where the fuck. I think we're live,
just
and I don't
me.
know where it's coming from. And I'm trying to close it out of my damn ears. Gee.
He's the guy that plays all the games.
We all
Yeah, it's live.
Anyway, he's Jimmy.
Oh, I do realize we're live. I do realize that.
Yeah.
I have no shame.
All right. What's up? We're back. It's Kid Smooth, aka the Best Bot, and we're back with episode 38, TiC Writer's Block. What is up, everyone?
Yo, what's good? What's going on? Nicodemus, the king of indies here, ready for a good show. Thanks for everybody who is joining right now. Appreciate that.
what is going on, everybody? Demi got reviews here. Gaming while we're podcasting, you know how it goes. But I'm here to talk about games. There's a lot of good topics this week, a lot of plugs, a lot of releases, and a lot of games coming out. So let's talk.
Let's do it.
What's up, guys? Matt here. Let's talk about games.
That's what I like to hear. Speaking of games, what games are we playing?
You know, we don't play no games around here. All we do is talk about people on YouTube. That's all we do. We don't play no games around here.
No, literally, what games are we playing?
Okay. Crap. I've been playing a couple of indie games. The game I've been playing most is a game called Seraph.
Mm-hmm.
Lately, it's a game where you're basically an angel and you're fighting demons and things like that. I've been really playing that for the most part. Other than that, I really haven't been playing too much else that I can think of like that. I've been slipping this week, honestly. I've been waiting for that Watch Dogs 2 to drop. Watch Dogs 2, I've just been waiting. It's life. It is life. I'm just been waiting for that. So now that that's out, I can actually get on this Watch Dogs 2, man. I can't wait. So amazing.
Yeah, you're so lying. I can hear it through your teeth.
Watch Dogs. I heard it getting pretty good reviews, so might be
It
better.
is.
Yeah, it might be better.
Yeah, it's getting great
I
reviews.
turned it on last night just to test it to see if I would spend my day off playing it. And I was like, I can play it on my own time. So I wasn't too thrilled, but like I said, I dived maybe into 0.1% of it. And so I'm still playing fucking Mafia 3. I feel like it's torture. The game's torture.
See, that's one of the games I should be playing, but I'm not right now. I don't know, man. I don't have the desire to get back into it right now, and I'm not even halfway through it. So I don't know. I've been watching a lot of Flash on Netflix. Honestly, that's what I've really been doing. Catching up on that last season. Don't spoil.
So what you're saying is that Flash is more important than playing games?
It has been the last couple of days, dog. Not gonna lie. I've been watching Flash versus Zoom and all this stuff, man. I'm trying to finish this up. I've been binge watching. So yeah, don't spoil nothing.
Okay.
Because I know I'm behind.
What have I been playing? Still playing Mafia 3. Forcing myself to get through that.
Yeah, it's a job to play.
Everybody's saying the same thing.
Should be paid $60 an hour to play that game.
And I'm almost done with the game, so that says something. I just played My Name is Mayo, thanks to Nick.
Oh, yo, that's the other game I play. I forgot about that. Yo, tell him about that, dog. Tell him about that Mayo, though.
The greatest experience of all time.
I'm telling you, son.
It's the greatest story ever. Better than The Last of Us, The Legend of Zelda,
Please
Halo,
tell him.
Gears, everything.
Please tell him about My Name is Mayo.
I never played such an engaging story where I've cried, laughed, hugged my controller, and just been able to take a breath of fresh air all at the same time.
Yo, Smooth, Matt, get on this. Get on My Name is Mayo, man. I'm telling you.
I know what My Name is Mayo is. and I'm gonna need Demi to put more sarcasm in his voice because
Is it on Xbox or is it only on PlayStation?
I think it's only on PlayStation currently.
Yeah, because where to play that type of
I
shit.
think it's a PlayStation exclusive. Yet another PlayStation exclusive.
Another one.
Another one.
Rack it up, people.
Easiest platinum trophy you will ever get in your life, though.
I saw it. It's easier
Yeah, I'll hold
than
out
Telltale
until it
games.
gets on Xbox. When it gets on Xbox, so.
It's easier than Telltale titles. That says something.
Yeah,
Really?
Yes.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
Damn,
Don't
I might have to
spoil-
buy me a PlayStation, get me a platinum.
Yeah, don't spoil nothing.
there's
I'm
nothing
telling
to
you, man,
spoil.
it's the greatest game of all time.
Like you
Sure.
you
There's
tap
a lot.
jar of
There's a
mail.
lot to spoil. Hey,
That's
bro.
the whole
Hey,
game.
you saying too much. You are saying too much,
I
dog.
cried.
You're
Like,
saying too much, man. You're spoiling it for the people,
I
man.
choked up and cried.
I didn't say all of it.
Like you can't say that this isn't a game that you feel through the emotions. You feel like running through your veins, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
And besides that, I'm playing Star Ocean 5 on the PS4, and
You said what?
Star Ocean 5 and
Star Ocean. Okay.
that Final Fantasy 15 Japanese demo. Oh, good lord!
Was that the Judgment demo or something? Like that?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet.
Woo!
But hasn't there been like what 3 demos for that game?
Yeah, man. Yeah, they have nothing to hide.
They're giving us a taste of that greatness.
That's what they're showing me. They have nothing to hide. I appreciate when they bring out demos like that.
That goodness.
When does it come out?
Oh, the 29th.
The 29th. I knew you would
The
know the
29th.
exact date.
Woo!
He said, I'm looking forward to it. Nah.
Now that's sarcasm.
Yeah.
So
after Thanksgiving, that's lame.
all right. So where should we take? Where should we talk? Where should I can't speak English today. Where should we start?
What's Matt playing? We didn't see what Matt's playing.
Oh yeah.
Me and Demi talk too much. What's Matt playing?
Oh yeah, what Matt is playing? I'm sorry, Matt.
I beat Infinite Warfare.
Ugh.
That was fun. I've never that was my first Call of Duty game. I thought it was
Really?
fun.
That was
Yeah.
your first Call of Duty game? What made you get that? Like, what made you get it?
It was all space themed. Jon Snow was in it.
I knew that space thing would draw somebody in.
And it came with the what's it called, that Modern Warfare. So I was like, yeah, I might as well get it.
Oh, he dropped the 80.
Yeah, he dropped the 80 on it. You are officially part of the problem, dude.
No, I dropped that 60 on it because I got Gamers Club, bro.
Woo!
Oh, hey, yeah, there we go.
Gamers Club.
Represent it. There we go. Did you like the campaign though?
Yeah, it was cool. I don't know if it was if I had to choose between Titanfall and that one, I'd probably pick Infinite Warfare just because the story was better, but I think the levels were better in Titanfall. It's just whichever, because the traversal was a lot more fun in Titanfall.
Mhm.
But I mean, Call of Duty is just shooting. That's all you're doing. Play the new Dark Souls 3 DLC, The Ashes of Ariandel. It was short, but that last boss was a giant pain in the ass, so I probably got my money's worth out of that. And since I got the Pro, I've been diving into VR more.
Okay.
And was mostly just playing. It was like 2 weeks or so. I hadn't played VR, and I put in rigs. Almost died.
No.
I thought I was gonna throw up everywhere, but then I put in VR Worlds, and I was fine.
You thought you was like ready for it, huh? Like that?
Yeah.
Nah.
I have to ease myself into it. I gotta get my VR legs back.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta tell us later about VR on the Pro and stuff. You know about that.
A
Huh?
couple weeks later.
VR on the Pro?
No, I'm just saying VR a couple weeks later. Like, I mean, how is it still relevant?
Of course it's relevant. What are you talking about?
What you mean to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still fun. I dabble in it every now and then. I haven't been playing it as much because it's AAA season, so
Yeah.
I have priorities.
Well, Robinson does drop next week, so
Yeah, that'll be a AAA
Yeah.
VR experience for you. So how's the VR on the Pro? Like, what's the difference?
It loads a lot faster. The colors seem brighter. The screen door effect is less pronounced, but it's still there. But overall, it's I don't think it's until they start patching it. I'm just gonna have to wait and see until they start patching those games.
Okay, so there's no like official patches. This is just like,
as far as I know,
gate.
PSVR Worlds got a patch, but I don't know. So, and if it did, I couldn't tell.
Okay. Did you say what you've been playing, Kids Move?
Yeah, Mafia 3.
Oh yeah.
Watch Dogs.
So let me ask you about this title. I'm looking at this title right now. PS4 Pro Meltgate, really, dude?
It was a big thing on Twitter. I thought everybody was following it.
Well, since since the title is that, we can lead into that as our first topic.
Yeah, Nicodemus, were you around for that?
Nah. I was out of town this weekend and stuff. Did that blow up this weekend? I mean, I heard about it, but
I was there too late. I came in after the aftermath, but apparently this kid claimed that his PlayStation 4 melted. It was melting itself, and obviously many folks took to YouTube and to Twitter to take the time to speak their thoughts on the melting PlayStation 4, bad and all this stuff. And some people analyze the image and say, well, this looked like it was burnt from the outside, because what melts inwards and whatnot and stuff like that. So then people then it was, what's the word I'm looking for, when you flip something, it's like they what's the word I'm looking for? This is the wrong word for it. Deciphered the conspiracy of the melting PlayStation 4 and said, no, this person burned his PlayStation 4 like legit, put like either a match or a lighter or a blowtorch to it and just badmouth the console. And so the community, the anti-Xbox community, have blamed the Xbox community for spending $400 on a PS4 just to burn it, just so they can damage the image of the PlayStation 4. So that's pretty much the whole back and forth. So it became Meltgate. So we still don't know the actual truth of what happened to that PlayStation 4. I just happen to.
This is one incident, right? This is just one incident.
Mm-hmm.
The way I saw it, man, it made it look like there was multiple pros melting or catching fire and all this other stuff. So all this is based on one report, right?
Yes.
Basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God.
I think this is just one isolated incident by itself.
Oh God. This community, bro, they're sick.
Now, I've only heard one person talking about the actual burning and stuff like that. That's really about it. The only issue I really heard about the PS4 Pro, and I've actually got to witness this myself, was the no signal thing.
Mm-hmm.
No signal to the TV?
Yeah.
Oh, really? You saw one that happened?
I went to a friend's yesterday. She got a PS4 Pro, and she has an LG 4K TV, and we were having issues setting it up. She would turn it on. It would be the sound coming out, but there's no signal actually going to the TV. So after a good about 10, 20 minutes trying to figure out what the problem is, you have to do some things if you have an older brand type of 4K type TV to actually get it to work.
That's weird.
Like, you got to mess with the HDCP. Then once you get the HDCP going, you have to update it. Then you have to turn it back to safe mode, change the resolution. Then go back to safe. Then go back to safe mode. Turn the HDCP to automatic. We had to go through some issues and stuff before we actually got it working.
Wow.
But it when it actually works, oh my God, games look amazing on that thing. She bought Infamous Second Son. Oh yeah, that game was gorgeous.
So I did hear about the connection issues and stuff like that too. But I mean, honestly, whenever there's a new console out or whatever, you're gonna have a percentage of consoles that are gonna be bad and eat brick and all that other stuff like that. So I'm just interested to see what the percentage of this actually happening. Is this really a problem, or is this just like, you know, the standard thing that we come to expect from when new consoles release? I think the community's probably blowing this up a little more than they need to, just for the sake of, you know, the console war, I guess. But I don't think it's that huge of a deal. Like Matt, have you had any problems? I mean, Matt's a real person. He's right here in front of us.
Oh no! Like I got my PS4 Pro, hooked it up because I do all my gaming on a 1440p gaming monitor, and it hooked up, worked just fine. I plugged it in either through the PSVR breakout box or to the TV itself, and it worked fine. My buddy has a 4K TV because I don't have one, and I wanted to see what it looked like. Plugged it in, worked just fine. It was a Sony TV, so I don't know if that meant anything. But yeah, and as far as this whole melting thing, like I don't know what people are talking about.
Does your Pro run hot at all?
No, it runs quieter and it runs cooler. So I don't know. It might be if it did happen.
PS4 much more quieter.
Oh really?
If it did actually melt, then it was probably just an isolated incident. Because I wouldn't put past electronics for having. I mean, things happen.
My PS4 is so loud, bro. Like when I used to capture device in the PS4 to, you know, do live streams and videos and stuff. It's so loud, bro. You can hear it, and it's embarrassing, bro. Like when I'm editing my videos, I literally have to kind of tweak the sound to where you don't hear it as much. It's embarrassing, bro. I'm like, I need to know. God, oh God.
Yeah, that's. I remember when I used to have mine, I used to go on Facebook and be like, yo, this shit sound like a jet. And people just
I have to reduce the background noise. It's good to know that the Pro is quieter, though.
Yeah, it runs. Saying it runs quieter is not that. It's louder than the Xbox One that I have. I have the original one.
Mm-hmm.
But saying it's quieter than PS4 original is not saying much.
Right. No, you're right. It's not. So I mean, go ahead, Smooth. Go ahead. I talked enough. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask you. So, how does the games look on your 1440p monitor using the PlayStation 4 Pro in comparison to what they were on the original PlayStation console?
I mean, they look cleaner. I can say that. It's not so much. I mean, I don't have a 4K TV, so basically half the reason you buy it, I don't have that reason. So, but as far as looking, because I haven't tried Tomb Raider yet, because I got it for I got the PS4 version, so I want to see if it does the 1080p 60, because that's really the main reason I bought it. Plus, giving it VR. And like I said, with the VR, the colors pop a little bit more. The loading is much faster. Like, you know, when you put the disc into the PS4 and you gotta wait till it loads and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. PS4 Pro, it's almost immediate. It was weird. Did you see that too, Demi? When they popped in Infamous, or no?
Yeah, that was also one thing I noticed. Everything is just right then and there. No waits, no nothing.
So, Demi, you saw this thing on a 4K TV?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go back to this. You telling me about Infamous. How glorious is it?
Oh.
Because Infamous looked great on PS4, so I just can't imagine. Like, how do those particle effects look, bro? Can you elaborate?
I played it and helped her get to the neon portion. Oh my God. That game is gorgeous. One thing I will say, it looks a little darker, a little bit. You have to tweak some settings on your brightness on the game, but when it actually you get to see it, man.
Is it an HDR TV?
Yes.
Okay.
And I didn't get to see her play Deus Ex. I wanted to stay and actually watch her play Deus Ex and see how it looked in 4K, but I actually had to go. But one day,
you were on a date with this girl?
I'm not answering that on stream. I'm not answering this. I'm not answering this one.
It goes with the song, bro. It goes with the song. Playing games
next
while
question.
He's on a date.
Next question.
Nah, you know, the Pro, obviously I don't have it because I don't have a 4K TV, but you know what'd be cool though is if they hooked up the Pro in like Best Buy and hooked up to like 4K TV to let people actually check it out, for themselves.
Aren't they doing that?
I went to Best Buy the day it released, and it wasn't hooked up at all. So I'm gonna check again. But I mean, I would like to see it for myself, though. I mean, it's cool to hear it, but I gotta see it, man, to actually fully believe it.
Trust me, Infamous is one of those games you have to see. You have to experience.
Yeah, I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? I know it looks better and stuff like that, but like I've been checking out like reports from like Digital Foundry, which is like a trusted source for me as far as tech goes and stuff. And I'm a little disappointed by some of the games because some of the games they're actually running worse on the Pro than they are on the PS4, like as far as frames and stuff like that, which is weird to me. And then also, some of the resolution and stuff like that, in comparison to the frames ain't where it needs to be. It's just, I don't know. I think it's a lot of bad developer decisions and stuff like that. I don't think it's necessarily a knock against the Pro, but I was a little disappointed.
Can't blame him. It was thrown onto him like out of the blue.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's true. It was kind of rushed. That's true. So, I mean, with time, I'm sure it'll get better and stuff, but a little disappointing to hear all that. I mean, I'm not like a huge frames whore or anything like that, but I mean, I stated this before. I would rather them take the resolution down and up them frames. That would impress me.
Well, Battlefield 1 is, I think, as an example on Digital Foundry, has been caught at least running at least 10 frames higher on a PlayStation 4 Pro. Now, the thing that confuses me about this is, I'm sorry, when I say 10 frames higher, Battlefield 1 is in a multiplayer, a 60 frames per second game. So when it's running 10 frames higher, that means the original PlayStation 4 version was barely meeting that goal of 60 frames. It was averaging 44 frames per second, while the Pro was getting that notch of like 54 frames. I'm like, so are they ever going to be able to just lock this thing at like 60 frames per second? If it was like, it's like literally thought PS4 had the argument PS4 had the games that did 1080p 60 frames, and there's now an enhanced version that it keeps higher frames, but not 60 frames.
Is Battlefield a game? I didn't know Battlefield was a game that went for that 60 though, like that.
Yeah, it has to be. Just like
it's a shooter. So.
Oh, they got shooters out there, don't? I mean, I don't play Battlefield like that.
Destiny's probably the only one that really is like that's like that.
Is that when it's running at higher settings or the same settings?
What, the comparison thing?
Yeah. Like, is the resolution the same, or is it just like it's just worse on the PS4 Pro? Because I haven't watched those videos.
Oh no! I don't think Battlefield is worse. It's frames. The thing was it has better frame rates on the PS4 Pro, but it's still not 60 frames, which I'm just dumbfounded at. Is because like I think the PlayStation 4 was averaging around 44 frames per second on Battlefield 1. The PS4 Pro was giving you you were in the 50s, like 50s, getting up to the 59s and whatnot, but it stayed around.
Is that like so like there's different like settings and stuff? I think is that at upscale or checkerboard 4K? Is that at 1440p? Is that 1080p? Like what resolution are they getting those frames at? Do you know?
I don't know,
because some games I'm seeing it's like I think Tomb Raider, like Matt was saying, you can get 1080p 60, right? Am I right, Matt?
Yeah.
If you choose, you can get 1080p 60, or you can get the 4K 30, and so on and so forth. So I'm just curious because I mean that plays a factor in it. It depends on how high of a resolution you want it to be.
I feel like more games should be doing, like for the Pro, should be doing what Neo is going to be doing.
Yeah, that's what a few of them are doing, like Tomb Raider. That's what Tomb Raider is doing.
Yeah, Tomb Raider does it. I know Infamous does it, where you can have frame rates instead of resolution.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people are going to choose the frame rates over the actual 4K display.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of developers should like include this option just in case for those who have a PS4 Pro for like a lot more games. But I feel like that's going to be a lot more development time as well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not like hugely like impressed or anything. I don't know. I think it's because I'm kind of like old school when it comes to like these consoles and stuff. I'm not used to after 3 years, there being like a upgraded or new console on the market. It's just I don't know. It's too soon for me, so I'm not really even hyped for it like that. Now again, if I see it, it probably would be a different story, and I'll probably just empty out my savings to get a 4K TV and a Pro. I don't know, but right now it's just like I'm kind of seeing what Digital Foundry's talking about and stuff like that. I'm like,
Yeah,
it's not really that impressive.
Games
not really that
run
impressive
well.
to me. Yeah,
I've
and it's
seen-
not that many. It's not that many or nothing, but it's like,
The
not
ones
really
that don't,
feeling it.
that seem to not run well, like the ones that I kind of anticipated. One game I will say I did not anticipate for some reason. I did not expect Skyrim Remastered to run that.
Skyrim.
Yeah,
Remastered?
Skyrim Remastered supposedly doesn't run that well on the Pro.
Yeah, I heard it runs well for the most part, but they have frame rate dips when they shouldn't in certain areas. For the most part, it's at native 4K and at 30 frames, but yeah, they got dips in it, which it's disappointing. And people may say, you be too picky about, frames and all that stuff. I mean, frames matter. I mean, they matter to me, man.
Yeah.
Skyrim to me doesn't even look that good. The remaster.
The remaster?
Yeah. Any of the platforms. To me, they don't look that good. Like,
yeah. I mean, you're right. I mean, in my opinion, it don't look that good either. But when they compared it to the the PC and stuff like that, it looks pretty identical.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I'm talking the game itself doesn't look good. I mean, it's not a good. It's not a pretty game. So the remaster is like, I guess I don't see the point of it. It doesn't look that much better. I don't see it. It doesn't feel like, oh my god, like this is what it would look like if it came out on the Xbox One or something.
Well, it wasn't a stunning game to begin with. So I was like, if they've been like up the graphics, they should have actually upped the graphics. I agree with you on the most part. It's never been like those whoa kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like The Last of Us. Oh, yo, have you seen The Last of Us in 4K?
No,
neither one of y'all have. Damn, I want to see that, man. That made me play The Last of Us for the 7th time.
It's just 4K resolution, but still the game's original textures, right?
Yeah. I heard, but it's gonna look a lot better in 4K. Yeah, it is. How not? It's like
because
you're going from 1080p to 4K. How's that not better?
It's not, unless you're gonna match the textures with it. I don't think any of this stuff. That's what I'm hoping. Like PS Pro is scaring me for Scorpio. It really is.
Why?
Because if it's gonna be anything like that, I don't want any parts of it. I'll just keep my Xbox One X. Because with the PlayStation 4 Pro right now, doesn't make me. I'm not even intrigued enough to buy a 4K TV. This is what I thought was going to happen with the PS4 Pro when they came out with that. It was going to be like, holy shit! Oh, I'm sorry. Holy crap! I need to go get a 4K TV. Then I need to go get me a PS4 Pro. But right now, I was like, all right, I really don't need either at the moment. So
right.
I mean, I'm just going to sit there. I'm going to sit here and wait. I mean, yeah, it's on my Christmas list. Don't know if I'm going to get it. But the thing is, I have to get a 4K TV because from what I'm hearing, nobody's saying anything about it displaying on a 1080p display, like if it's doing anything different.
It says it's not doing much different. Digital Foundry says it's not doing much different at all. I mean, there's slight differences, but it's not worth buying it for a 1080p TV. No. So, yeah, you're right. You got to have 4K. I'm with you, though. I'm with you. I agree. I'm not feeling it like that to go out and drop $1,000 on a 4K TV. And another 400 and something on this Pro. I'm not feeling it like that. They need to put them in stores so we can see it, so we can actually, possibly be convinced. It's not a day one. type thing. And you know, with all these, you know, little technical issues and things like that, which is nothing uncommon for consoles or nothing. But with that combined with some of the games not running the way they should and stuff like that, it shouldn't be like a day one purchase to people, in my opinion. You kind of should just wait and see. You know, you ain't gotta run out and buy everything day one, people.
I'll tell you this, I think it's probably one of the biggest marketing scams in
gaming history.
Not in gaming. I think No Man's Sky holds that title, but I think the PlayStation 4 Pro is definitely probably a nice marketing scam. I'm not saying that you guys. I'm just saying you have to be very, very, you know, gullible and naive. Remember, a lot of us watched the PlayStation 4 Pro's reveal on like a 1080p display or less at the live stream, trying to look at 4K resolutions on a 1080p or a 720 display, and we're just, oh, it looks good. I don't know.
With the little word HDR or 4K in the corner and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's just imagination.
I imagine it looked pretty awesome. Like I don't know. So that's what I was like. I think it's more from the outside looking in. The only reason why I say from the outside looking in, sometimes I have to step out of my my fanboy shoes. I have to step out of my gaming shoes and then look at them. How are they selling me this platform? They can't really sell it to you as a 4K machine, in which they're trying to. It's an enhanced system. That's what it is. An enhancement. It's not a native 4K machine. It doesn't. Even though some games will hit that mark.
I'm about to ask you what would make it a native 4K machine, because they do have some games that are native.
Yeah, but it's going to be those like games, the old games and whatnot. And even if it hits the native part, it's not, the textures aren't going to be to match it. You know how when we what's crazy things before resolution became a big deal, and we were getting we were seeing games like Killzone, Call of Duty Ghosts, and Rise of Rome and shit like that. And we were like, oh shit, the games look like, they look good, next generation. And before resolution came and poisoned our minds, they were performing the best at the capabilities at the resolution that was being offered. So the textures for games like Rise and stuff like that and Killzone were the best for a 1080p display, 720p display. They were like, okay, they're maxing out those resolution displays. That same texture quality, and you put it on a 4K display, isn't going to be as impactful. It's not going to match the same. Now that our eyes done adjusted to what this generation has to offer, throwing that on a 4K display is just going to look more crispy or something like that. But if you look at Grand Theft Auto's grass or something like that, if it's still that blurry mess, but in 4K, what difference does it make?
Nah, I get what you're saying. Resolution ain't everything. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so I want to see a game changer, even though I know they're limited of what they can do, because these same games have to run on the original PlayStation console, PlayStation 4 console. I don't know how long they're going to keep to that message. I mean, like I said, I'm interested, but I'm not. I just feel like I don't feel the need for it yet. I really don't feel the need for it yet. But if I was to buy a PlayStation, no doubt it would be a PlayStation 4 Pro.
Oh yeah, it would have to be, because you ain't got a PlayStation. It would have to be. Yeah. No, I'm with you. I mean, I gotta see it to believe it. So, like I said, if I see it, looks good to me and stuff like that, I'll definitely give it its props and stuff. I mean, hearing people, credible people like Demi, and Matt talk about it and stuff. I believe you guys, but I can't get excited for it until I see it. That's
you gotta verify, man. You good?
Well, I'll be getting a more first-hand experience for it again, because
on your next date.
No, God, I'll be going to PSX, so I'll be getting more of a first-hand try with it.
Oh yeah, the boy's going to PSX this year. There we go. There we go.
So I'll be going there. I'll be doing some live impressions of things and making sure I get hands-on with the Kuma.
Tear it up, bro. You gonna love it, bro. Hit that indie section for me, bro.
Oh, I got to.
It's beautiful. It's got like a whole half a floor of nothing but indies. It's
amazing.
It's amazing, dog.
New title.
Nick, you went to PSX last year?
Yeah, last year. Yeah. The only reason I'm not going this year is because I'm going to PAX, and then E3, so I got to get my money up for all that. But otherwise, I'd be gone. I had to make some choices.
E3 got to be one I got to go to next. Gotta be.
But yeah, dog, it's gonna be going down. Oh, yo, real quick before we move on. Today is a beautiful, beautiful day. Do you guys know what today is?
Today is November 15th.
Today, November 15th. What's special about today?
It's
Come on.
I know it's 15 years of Xbox.
Nah. It is, but that's not what I'm talking about.
That's awesome.
It's the 15th anniversary of Halo.
Nope. It might be. That's not what I'm talking about, though. Come on, guys. November 15th. What legendary thing happened 3 years ago on November 15th?
Oh, the PS4 came out.
Yes. Yes. PS4.
I was like, what is he getting at?
PS4 3-year anniversary is today, ladies and gentlemen. The greatest system in the history of gaming was released 3 years ago today.
Just 3 years they had to upgrade it.
3 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. So, with that being said, what are your earliest memories of the PS4? I want to hear from each of you. What are your earliest, greatest memories of the PS4? Let's start with Demi.
I bought my PS4 a year or two after, so I didn't have no launch day remembrances. But I played The Last of Us for the first time when I got my PS4, and I got hit straight in the feels because I didn't know what to expect.
That was your first time playing Last of Us?
Yes.
PS4? Okay. Yeah, you got the best edition of it. I played it originally on PS3, but okay.
Tears is tears, man.
Yeah, tears is tears. Tears and tears. 1080p, 720p, it don't matter. Tears is tears. You heard me. Matt, did you get PS4 day one?
No, I got it like
You guys are frauds.
When Destiny come out? Because I got the white one.
Oh, you got the Destiny edition.
Ooh.
When did that come out? That came out the year after.
That was 2014.
Year
But that's
yeah, because I got that because like last gen was like my sabbatical from gaming. I really didn't do a whole lot of it. It's just
sabbaticals from gaming. What am I hearing?
What's up?
He doesn't know what that means.
What am I hearing?
It's like,
what am I hearing right now?
Yeah, man. It was just one of those that time in my life where it was just like perfect. Like between that gap was like the 360 came out, and then like I joined the military that fall, and then as I was in tech school, the PS3 and the Wii came out, and then it's just like I was doing other things, man. So I really didn't do a whole lot of gaming. And
hey, you don't have to explain how much of a casual you are to us. It's okay.
We understand, bro. We understand.
It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Be who you are. No one can judge you, okay?
Hey, man.
I'm here to judge you.
Hey.
You on smooth levels right now. We understand.
Okay, that's fine.
It's okay. So what impressed you the most? What impressed you the most about the PS4 out the gate, Matt?
Oh, like Demi, the first game I played was The Last of Us because I'd heard so much about it, and I was like, all right, let's see if it's as good as everyone says it is, and it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then I played the Tomb Raider remaster, and I was like, whoa, this is what Tomb Raider is now? I like this.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so let's hear from the best bot, man. Kiss Move, you got PS4 day one, right?
Day one? No, I didn't get a PS4 day one.
God, you are such a fraud.
I told myself in 2011, the next console I'm getting day one would be Xbox's next console. So, fortunately, the PlayStation 4 came out, was it a week before?
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Before the Xbox One? No, it was a week. If it came out on the 15th, it was only a week.
When did the Xbox come out?
22nd.
Okay.
So, yeah, I remember.
I remember too. Well, I remember.
So I was like, I was like, I could wait on that, and I held off my PlayStation 4 purchase until the Order 1886. I got it, I think maybe a couple. I got it a month before the Order 1886, so I got it when the Order 1886 came out. 2014 or 2015?
2015.
It was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2015.
I think it was last year.
Yeah, it didn't come out 2014.
All right, so I got it. My PlayStation either December of 2014 or January of 2015.
And you got it for the order specifically?
Yeah, that was the only game I was interested in that was coming out. So originally the game I obviously took home when I got the PlayStation was Infamous and The Last of Us, and I think Knack maybe.
So what made you fall in love with the PS4?
I didn't. That's why I don't have it today.
You crusty bastard. He said I didn't fall in love with it. Fine, whatever. Moving on. So for me, the release of the PS4 is very special to me because I went there with my brother and my sister-in-law, and we stood in line, you know what I'm saying, at GameStop. And I remember, you know, as soon as it was getting closer, there was the countdown. All of us were counting it down. And then we got in line. I mean, we got to the line. I got my PS4. My sister-in-law got her because she bought one for her ex-boyfriend or whatever like that. Mm-hmm. And I remember grabbing that thing, looking at him like, we did it. We did it, Tiff. That's her name, Tiffany. We did it, Tiffany. We made it. We got it. And she put that thing in the air. And she began to walk out the store, and she was like, "We got ours, bitches!" And she was just screaming it because she was a little tipsy. So she was screaming it and stuff, and we were just happy, man. We were ecstatic, and we took that thing home. We hooked it up, and she's not even a gamer like that, but we hooked it up. Me, my brother, and her, and we just marveled. We marveled at Killzone, checking out those graphics. You know what I'm saying? I was very impressed. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a good jump from PS3. You know what I'm saying? The last generation, and you know what I'm saying? We were just definitely, you know, impressed with it. So that was the earliest memories of my PS4, just getting it, being satisfied off the gate, happy, you know what I'm saying, happy with the games that originally came out. You know what I'm saying? I knew, you know, a new generation console, there weren't going to be that many games. I wasn't one of those fools like that, so I knew I was getting into, but I was impressed. I was happy with it. Also, my sister-in-law, she's passed away. So, you know, thinking about today, you know what I'm saying, this night and stuff like that, brings back memories of her. So that's another reason why it's special. So yeah, PlayStation.
Long live.
Yes, all day.
PlayStation.
Young Savage, shut up.
Yeah,
this dude asking, is my sister-in-law cute? Didn't you just hear I say she passed away, bruh? Yes, she was cute. Okay, but you can't have her. She's gone.
Now, since we've been on the PlayStation topic for a while now, we missed out on a glorious day last week. A very glorious day. If you're a November fan and you know what's popping in November, and you're a Mass Effect fan at that, you know what went past recently.
In 7.
That's right.
In 7 day.
That is right. In 7 day went past. We got a lot of news about Mass Effect Andromeda, voice casting, character reveals. We got some more trailers. We got special editions and collector's editions, which comes with a very cool little N7 rover, which I might invest into.
This man Demi went off on N7 day. He posted like 5 or 6 articles in that one day.
In 7 day, Mass Effect is truly one of my favorite series. I hold it dearly and deeply in my heart.
Man told the rest of the writers, I got all Mass Effect coverage. Don't even worry about it. I got it. Don't worry about it. He totally monopolized it, bro. Nobody else had a chance to even speak about Mass Effect that day.
Yes, folks. So I'm curious, who else likes Mass Effect in this podcast besides me?
I will raise my light skinned hand right here, my brother.
Smart man.
Me and Kiss Move, we both like Mass Effect. We used to hit up that Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Remember that, Kiss Move?
I have never played Mass Effect.
You don't like Mass Effect, Kiss Move?
I'm not saying I don't like it. I mean, I only like played the first one. Yeah.
Oh my God! Get off this podcast. Go get it for Backwards Compatible. Do yourself a favor.
No, I haven't. I have it. I have them all now. I just haven't played them.
Nah, Mass Effect is my stuff, man.
Mass Effect is crack. And so we've had news of Mass Effect Andromeda. I guess me and Nick can take over. Nick, what do you expect from this game?
Okay. So, what's the Mass Effect? What is the Paragon, right? Is that what
Yeah.
is that what he's called? He's a Paragon, the new person or whatever, the new character.
I believe so. I think
Okay.
he's the Paragon. The sister might be the Renegade.
Okay, good. All right, so what I'm expecting from it is for them to take this thing in a totally new direction, but still hold true to where they came from. So I would definitely love to see them tie this into the previous Mass Effects in some way. You know, make mention of the greatness of Shepard, make mention of the Reapers and things like that. Like, it doesn't have to coincide in any real way or anything like that, any tangible way, but I would like to make sure that, you know, that legacy lives on to some extent going into this new one. And other than that, I'm looking for the same type of magic that Mass Effect offers, just that big old space opera where your choices actually matter, you know what I'm saying, and to where you can be the type of character you want to be. You know what I'm saying? It was very rare for a game to actually pull that off. And I think Mass Effect was one of the first ones to actually do it. So I'm looking for them to just continue that as well. I'm looking forward to getting to know the new characters, you know, the new main character, which I don't know his name. Do you know his name, Demi?
Scott.
Yeah, thank you. Please excuse my blasphemy right now. I would like to know definitely more about Scott and his crew and the characters and things like that. But I mean, the game looks great. I mean, you know, obviously, it's, you know, just a trailer or whatever like that. But the game, it looks beautiful. It looks wonderful, man. And I'm definitely hyped for it. You know, despite the disappointment ending that was Mass Effect 3, I still have faith, you know, in Mass Effect and what they're able to do. So
I agree with you on giving a nod to, you know, the previous events that happened. I don't want them to kind of brush under the rug. I know we're in a new galaxy, we're in some new places, but yes, if we're gonna bring in Mass Effect and make this a continuation, give a nod to Shepard, give a nod to some people. I expect, no lie, I expect to see some of the cast, especially the more alien characters, at least
that,
make an appearance.
that actually live long enough to, because like, how far is this in the future?
150 years.
Okay, yeah, so it had to be one of the alien characters that actually lived that long. But no, that
So
would be dope.
one of them has to make an appearance. I want them to talk about the war. I want them to talk about stuff that happened. I want them to actually say, "Hey, this guy actually saved the world. He could be like him, kid, or something." You know, just make a nod to. Don't have us ignore what happened in the events of the last Mass Effect. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see more alien races. I remember reading the codex in the Mass Effect series, and I just want I want to see more of these like characters in action. And when I got to see them be like the elders and the council and stuff like that, like Elcors in action, the big elephant-like things actually can do some damage, but we never
got to see it. No,
Yeah,
never got to see it. No, you're right. They should be able to pull it off this time. This is gonna be open world too.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
this is gonna be open world.
I hope they bring back the actual planet digging, and not what they did in Mass Effect 2 and 3, where we just clicked around on the planet.
Yeah, I think they're bringing the Mako back, the thing you ride in or whatever like that. Yeah, they're bringing that back. So you probably be able to do something to that effect. I think it'll be more detailed than Mass Effect 2 and 3.
And bring back the RPG elements.
Yeah, that Mass Effect 1 had.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's what Mass I feel like that's what Mass Effect 2 and 3 strayed away from.
We said RPG. We said RPG and Kiss moved left.
Yeah, he said, "Oh man, I can't take this."
Oh man.
No, I feel like that's what they need to improve on. I have great faith in Mass Effect Andromeda because Mass Effect as a series really held it up. Even though I'm not offended by the ending of 3 and everybody else was, and I'm just like, hey, it made sense. But that's another discussion for another day. Yeah. Also revealed recently for Mass Effect was the new race. I forget the name of the race that they showed, but it's a brand new race coming to Mass Effect. These look like stone people.
So I didn't see that. Is that like a different trailer or something?
It's Game Informer showed a piece of artwork for them. They look like just really big rocks.
The Stone People.
I can't give you a name.
No, that's cool. That's cool. The more races, the better. You heard me.
I feel it. Also, one thing I did notice is that on N7 Day, they actually talked about Jade Empire.
Jade Empire.
Yeah, they said a Jade Empire could actually make a comeback. It's always been on the discussion. They just don't know when to bring it back.
I don't know about Jade Empire.
Oh, you
Yeah,
frauds!
I've heard of it. But I don't know. I don't know anything about it like that. I never played it. Sorry.
Frauds. The fraudulence in this podcast.
Sorry, kid. Sorry.
I
I was probably when that came out. I was probably out getting money and getting girls. So I wouldn't know about that.
You getting money and girls over games? That money better be going towards games.
You a pimp. Straight pimp. Nah.
So, folks, it's a release day for some games.
Today, yo. Okay, so first and foremost, let me tell y'all real quick. They have the 10th anniversary going on. Everybody in the chat, they got a 10th anniversary going on PlayStation Store right now, celebrating 10 years of the PlayStation Store. So, yeah, they got some good deals on here, man. I was checking it out earlier. You can get Battleborn, went down from $60, which I can't believe that thing was actually still $60. But it went down from $60 to $23.99. You can get Gravity Rush on PS4.
Still a little too high. Still a little too high for Battleborn.
It is. It should have been $25 down to like $10, honestly. Gravity Rush, you can get that thing for $15 right now. It was originally $30, so 50% off. God of War, you can get that thing for like $9. God of War 3. This one I'm buying right here. This is Hotline Miami. Hotline Miami Part 2, actually. You can get that for $5.
Fire emojis.
Yeah, I'm copping that. They got other stuff. They got some PS2 on PS4 games and stuff like that. But this is week 2, so if you guys are interested in some sales, go to the PlayStation Store right now. Check that out. Other than that, they got, like, as far as new games that dropping, obviously the big one is Watch Dogs 2. So real quick, who here in this chat actually got Watch Dogs 2?
I'll be getting it tomorrow. I didn't get it day one.
You didn't get it day one?
I didn't get it.
Matt, you got it?
I'm interested in it. It doesn't look. I don't care for it. If there's a sale on Black Friday, I might pick it up, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you guys know how I feel about Watch Dogs, and if you don't, I don't care for Watch Dogs at all. I thought the first one was a complete waste of time and a complete waste of space and matter and dirt and antimatter and atoms and just everything else. But this one right here, actually, it don't look too bad. I mean, you know, the gameplay, whatever, like that. I don't want to be bamboozled like it was the first time, but checking out some of the reviews, and reviews looking pretty good. I mean, I don't see the same level of disappointment and letdown as part 1. And they say that this character, he's actually, you know, got some, you know, appeal to him and stuff. So he's not as boring as Aiden Pierce. So that's a good sign. So
hey, I like Aiden, bro. Come on.
Yeah, you like a lot of stuff that don't make no damn sense, Demi. But that I mean, that's just you. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised you like Aiden Pierce. But this ain't no day one type of game for me. I'm like Matt. I'll wait till this thing is like $30-$20, something like that. I'm not paying $60 for no Watch Dogs 2. What makes you want to get it though, Demi? You're not getting it day one, but you're getting it tomorrow. What makes you want to get it like that?
I actually like the first one. God forbid I really.
You're one of those. You're a part of the damn problem.
You know,
you and Jay Barry. You see, you and Jay Barry, y'all part of the problem. You buy Watch Dogs. You buy Call of Duty every year. Y'all make it bad for the rest of us.
Hold on.
Yeah, you and Jay Barry.
I didn't buy COD.
Oh, you didn't? You didn't buy this year's COD? You sure about that?
I didn't buy it, but
I better
somebody
not
else
see you
bought
live
it.
stream. I better not see you live stream.
Somebody else bought it, but I didn't buy it.
Yeah, I know somebody else bought it in this chat.
Yeah,
Matt,
I bought it. So
No, I'm not talking about Matt.
And it's his first one at that.
I'm not
it was my
I'm not
first
even
one,
talking
so.
about Matt. That's the thing. I'm not even talking about Matt. Somebody else bought it for me, but I didn't buy it.
Oh, you was on a date and y'all stopped in GameStop and she got
All
you
right,
Call of Duty.
Nick, come
Yes,
on.
indeed. Yes, indeed. It just don't stop with you. God.
These
Man,
views and representation of Demigod Reviews have no participation on TickGN.com or TickGN YouTube channel. I don't go on dates. I sit in the house and play video games. So please don't let Nicodemus
whatever.
X tell you wrong.
Whatever.
Now back to the question. I like the first Watch Dogs. I like the experimentation that they did with the first Watch Dogs. I want to see what they could take from that and improve on it with the second one. And so far, from what I've watched, I'm really not trying to blind myself and not like watch too much. It looks great. Honest to God, it looks good. I want to see how it plays. I want to see if Aiden even makes a reference in this game. Because if you remember the first one, Aiden doesn't like Dead Sec anymore, and then this guy loves him some Dead Sec. So I want to see if him and Aiden go at it. You know,
Aiden's in this one.
I want to see if Aiden makes an appearance. If he doesn't, I'll be a little disappointed if he didn't.
Anybody play Watch Dogs in the chat? Let us know if Aiden's in it or not. Go ahead and spoil it right quick.
Please don't. Please don't.
We don't care. Just spoil it right quick.
Hashtag Demi cares.
Drop it in the chat. Is Aiden in Watch Dogs 2?
Hashtag Demi cares. Please don't.
Let me know what the ending of Watch Dogs 2 is in the chat real quick, please.
God,
appreciate that. Make sure you hit that like button.
Don't let Nick get you all banned in here. Nick is part of the problem. Nick is part of the problem. He's one of those guys that thinks because he enjoys indie games, he can make a representation of how all gamers are supposed to be. Look here, peasant.
Yo, dog. Yo, I don't know. I have higher expectations, bro. I don't know. I'm on some other stuff. Don't mind me. You guys keep playing y'all AAA games. Don't mind me.
I mean, I got indies for days, man.
I know. We know. You're an indie guy in training. You all right?
In training.
Yeah, you all right. You
in training.
The court jester of my court. You good?
All right, get this guy out of here.
You in the fam? You still royalty? You just not king like me, but you still royalty.
Get this guy out of here. Get him out of here.
The host left because we talking about real gaming stuff. Hold on. Let's get Kiss Move back in here. What Shooty McPow games are you guys interested in coming out this holiday season?
He didn't come out. Well, so far,
are there any more coming out?
I don't think there's any more coming out. I think the big three have come out.
Titanfall, Call of Duty, Battlefield.
And if you include Gears, that came out as well. If you want.
Oh yeah, Gears, the game that no one is talking about. And let me ask the chat: is anybody in the chat still playing Gears of War 4?
I play it.
Is anybody still playing this game?
I play it every day.
You play it every day?
I play it every day.
What mode you playing on there?
Arms race.
You playing what?
Arms race.
Arms race. Okay, so you play arms race every day. Okay, well, I don't really see people talking about Gears much anymore. I
think Gears is one of those games where if you're not in the community, it comes and goes. I can say the same thing. I can say the same thing about
it. Just came out October.
I mean, if you look at it though, Titanfall just came out in October. Not that many people are talking about that besides like PS4 Pro patch.
I don't know.
These shooters come and go. That's the thing about shooters. They come. Oh yeah, I like it. I love this campaign. This multiplayer is great. Week later, it went.
A week later. That's a shame. Like gamers are so fickle, bro. Like if you can't call a game great. You can't call a game great, gamers, and a week later you're not talking about it anymore. Like that. I remember playing games, you know what I'm saying, and I call a game great. I'd be talking about that game for months. You know what I'm saying? It was just Gears of War 3. Like I remember playing Gears of War 3, and that game was great, and everybody was talking about it for months. Like the Xbox community was talking about it for months. What is the Xbox community talking about right now? Burning PS4 Pros. That's what they're talking about right now. They're not even talking about Gears anymore, and wonder why the sales of Gears ain't where they would want it to be.
Hold on, let's not fret. 617K isn't bad. That's not actually bad sales.
It ain't good for Gears like that though. It ain't bad, but this is Gears of War 4 we're talking about. This is the Microsoft
I mean, but if you
baby
look
right
at it,
here.
but if you look at it, no damage control, no BS. If you look at it, Judgment left a bad taste in gamers' mouths.
That bad of a taste? I think
Yes.
Judgment was forgettable. I don't think people were like judging this game based on Judgment.
A lot of people were. A lot of people was left with a bad taste from Judgment, and they was expecting like, oh man, Judgment is terrible. Do I really want to get 4? And a lot of
Why would people think like that though? Gears 4 is like, it's not a subsidiary type of game in the series. It is actually a part of the series. You know, Judgment was just a one-off thing. Like, it don't even have a number in it. So why would people even
Judgment? But it for those who played the beta, a lot of people did say they played like Judgment. I think that's why a lot of people were like, oh, 4 plays like Judgment? No way, bro.
Oh, they said it played like it. I never played Judgment because I wasn't stupid.
Yeah,
so I wasn't dumb. So I
after 3, I got burnt out of Gears games for a while. So I'm like, I'm scared of Judgment, bro.
Well, if that's the case, people are stupid, man. Because I mean, I love Gears and I love Gears 4 and all that stuff, but man, people just they don't play these games, man. It's apparent by looking at the sales. You're not playing these games.
You have to look at it though. This is a time and period where not a lot of games will have that much. Well, the big games, even the big games themselves, the coverage of these games will come and go. Gears dropped. It had its coverage, got good numbers. It did what it's gonna do. What else came out? What else came around that time? If you look at it,
that thing dropped faster than lightning from the sky. Like, that thing was done.
Xenoverse 2 and Titanfall dropped in the same month. It got its coverage, and now it came and went.
What is Xenoverse?
Dragon Ball Z. It got its coverage, and it came and went.
Don't nobody care about that, fam.
If you look at COD, it got its coverage. People see what it's going to do. People disliked it. People liked it. People liked the remaster. They don't like the remaster. It came and went. That is sadly how the generation goes now.
Yeah, I can't get with it. See, that's why I'm on this other stuff. I can't get with that. Hey, look, I'm a fraud though. I ain't played Gears in like 2 weeks now. So I'm a fraud.
Yikes.
Yeah, I ain't playing like 2 weeks now.
Oh yes, Skyrim remaster came out. It got its coverage. People talking about how much they love the game. Nostalgia is gonna beat out some more games that's coming out this month. It comes, it goes.
And it goes. Is that because is that because people aren't interested in these games like that, or they just are like fickle, like they just move on to the next popular thing to talk about?
It's a mixture of both. And no discriminatory against my gamers, no harshness, but a lot of you guys are fickle. A lot of you guys will take the time to notice what's coming out and be like, I'm done with this game. On to the next one. And then that game collects dust and so on and so forth. For those who buy remasters will talk about how much they love the remasters and the older experiences, but then knock the new experiences for what they're trying to give you.
That's true.
Why do you think you have so many people hype and excited for Return to Arkham or Skyrim Remastered? Or the BioShock collection at that?
Yep, that came out. That came out. You guys need to play more indie games. That's what y'all need to do.
No.
Y'all need to play more. Matt, be quiet.
I'm good.
You need to play
I just
more
beat
indie
Hyper
games.
Light Drifter last week.
Oh, you beat that last week?
Yeah.
Man, I'm still working on that, man. I ain't played that in a couple weeks. It's not like super hard, but it discouraged me.
It's tough because it has no words, no voice acting. You get a storyboard.
Yeah.
You gotta guess where you're supposed to go.
Which I ain't got no problem with that. Nah, fam. Nah.
All right, folks, let's do it. Let me answer this question since it is new release week and we have new games coming out. You guys ready?
Yo,
buy, rent, or pass?
Okay.
Buy, rent, or pass? Dishonored 2.
Buy, rent, or pass? I'll let Matt go first.
Pass. I bought the first one Black Friday like last year, and I still haven't played it.
Mm.
So I'm not gonna play the second one until I play the first one, and that's probably not gonna happen anytime soon.
Okay.
Okay. Before I go, the chat. I need some participation from you guys. So buy, rent, or pass Dishonored 2. What do y'all think? Buy, rent, or pass? Let us know. For me, I'm gonna say Dishonored 2 is a pass, not because I think it's gonna be like a bad game or nothing like that. Because I didn't finish Dishonored Part 1. So
Fraudulent.
I know the fraudery is real right now. But I bought it, and like I think a couple of games came out that caught my eye more, so I didn't finish it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's gonna be a pass. It's gonna be a pass for now, my G.
Okay, fellas. Okay. The new release today. Buy, rent, or pass Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection.
Matt, go first.
Pass.
Pass on what?
Buy,
Assassin's
rent, or
Creed
pass
collection.
The Ezio Collection.
Oh yeah. Ignore.
Now these are some of the greatest games out the Assassin's Creed series that you guys are passing on.
Yeah, but that's the thing. These are games that are out. They came out. They're backwards. I think most of them are backwards compatible on Xbox. If anything, it's no need.
The chat saying pass too, bro.
Ooh.
Pass. Somebody said
Ooh.
rent Dishonored 2, but yeah, pass. Where your ass was at. Pass. That's what they said.
Okay. All right, here's a fun one and a review that you can view on TickGN.com.
Okay.
Buy, rent, or pass Cartoon Network Battle Crashers.
Oh my gosh, a resounding pass. Like I think that thing got a 4 out of 10. And then I checked out the gameplay because I was reading the review and stuff. Nah, pass that Dutch, pass that to the left.
Oh man,
I have no idea what that is.
I seen it on the store, on the Xbox store.
Yeah, don't touch it. It's terrible. Pass it.
Well,
Those license, I'll pass. Yeah.
Well, Smooth has to sit out of this one because he has his game already.
What?
Buy, rent, or pass Watch Dogs 2.
Well, I didn't technically buy it. Game shared it, but I would have rented it.
Okay, that's a rent.
Pass.
Matt is passing.
I'm not big on open world games, man. There's just too much.
But you big on that Nintendo book. No, stop.
There's too much stuff going on. I get sidetracked, and I just like, all right, I'm done with this. Where's the story?
Omni says buy in the chat. Philip said wait until it's really cheap. Young Savage buy for $30 on PC. I must say Watch Dogs 2 is a pass. Until, like I said before, until it's cheaper. Watch Dogs 2 is going to be a pass. I'm not spending $60 on Watch Dogs 2. Not gonna happen.
Okay. I see you, young bulls.
You already know what's up with me. I'm a wise consumer.
Let me boot out the list because this is coming soon. All right. Buy, rent, or pass Steep.
Steep? That freaking ski game.
Oh my god, pass.
Pass that.
Is that an extreme sports thing? Pass.
Oh, you guys have no taste.
Nah, fam. Steep? Nah. Ain't nobody checking for Steep. I'm looking at it right now. It looks stupid. No. Who is this? Sean White? This not even Sean White. Get out of here.
All right. Final Fantasy 15. Buy, rent, or pass.
Oh man.
Oh, that's a lie. I got that pre-ordered.
Pass.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
We got that Steelbook edition coming in.
You a real one. You already know what it is, man. Buy day one. Day one. I'm clicking buy as soon as it comes out.
Okay, Final Fantasy 15 for me. It's a buy, but not day one.
Wait, I can accept it.
It's a definite buy. I would definitely be getting it. Probably around Christmas time, maybe beginning of next year. But yeah, it's a buy. It's a buy. It's a buy.
Nick.
I played 2 out of 3 of the demos.
You heard me, Nick.
Legit.
But you're preaching the gospel. You're getting the gospel in you.
For me, Final Fantasy will remain a demo.
Wow.
All right.
Did you have to do it? Did you have to do it?
He had to. All right.
Oh man.
Since these both released on the same day, buy, rent, or pass Dead Rising 4 or The Last Guardian?
Oh, okay. I'll let Kismu go first.
I would buy Dead Rising 4 and I would maybe rent The Last Guardian just because it's just been so long. I at least want to try it out. But definitely, Dead Rising, definitely a buy. Last Guardian, more than likely a rent.
For me, what's the chat say about Last Guardian though? Omni said he would get it if it's on PC. Omni likes PC apparently.
I see we have PCs.
Pass. Okay, you guys are just wrong. Oh man. I can't even say what this guy said. Wow, people don't like The Last Guardian. I'm gonna say it's definitely a buy. Last Guardian is a buy. Dead Rising 4 is a rent type of game.
You can't rent Dead Rising.
You can't.
No, because there's so much to do to it. Like you might as well just buy it. See, Last Guardian is more riskier. You know what you're gonna get for Dead Rising. You don't know what you're gonna get for Last Guardian. And at least if you do, if it was whack, you can say, well, hey, I tried it.
The only thing with the Dead Rising crap, I think I told you this stuff before, though, is I don't ever really like the full releases of those games because they be putting time limits on crap. I really only like the little small like demo ones, like the Case Zero and stuff like that. I love those. But the big ones, the last one I played was Dead Rising 2, and I hated it. So that's the reason why I say that's the reason why I at least said rent rather than pass.
Okay.
But The Last Guardian for me is a buy because of all the hype around it, and I really do think Team Eco is going to deliver.
All right,
on the
Matt,
game.
You got the floor.
Last Guardian, that's a day one.
No Dead Rising.
I've been waiting way too long for that game. Finally. And Dead Rising 4 pass.
Oh. Woo!
Yeah, I played the first one, I played the third one. I just don't think that fun, man.
Woo! Strong words.
Well, I don't think a little boy crying out to a big ass flying dog is any fun either. But
that's your opinion.
Oh man.
Oh, strong words.
Hey man,
strong words.
If that doesn't appeal to you, then I got nothing for you. You shouldn't buy The Last Guardian, fam.
You should stick with your pass. That's all you gotta do.
Stick with the sequels that Xbox always has.
Oh snap! Oh shots! Oh I'm done. I'm done.
I'm wishing Last Guardian very well. I'm sure it will be successful.
I doubt that.
You don't think it'll be successful?
I'm just curious. It hasn't gone to gold yet.
It's good. It's definitely coming. It went gold.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a blockbuster. I don't even think it's gonna sell that well.
It's not. It's gonna sell well. For what they need to make money off this thing, but it's not gonna be like a huge blockbuster. No.
Oh, they're not making their money back. 10 years of development, their money's gone.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I was like, they're not getting their money back, man.
All right, Smooth.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I got one for Smooth. I got you. Say if these were the last two games on the face of the earth, and you had to pick one, or Earth was going to be destroyed.
Uh-oh.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 or Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4.
Why you always do this to him?
It's fun.
Honestly, I'd say this. We're all going to die. Why delay it? It's going to have to go.
Hey.
He's just gonna take everyone with him.
Wow, that's selfish.
What? Say if you want the agony. It's going to come. Not just now.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He's serious too, man. He is serious too.
Oh my god. This does not represent the views of TiC GN. None of this does. Oh my god. We're all dying.
I think you were going to select two of the same that type. I thought you were going to pick another freaking far other type of JRPG versus like one of those. I thought it would be either Naruto or Xenoverse versus something else, not two of something I'm just not.
Definitely not gonna play. He's definitely not gonna play him at all.
Bro, the fate of the world is in your hands and you kill us all?
Yeah.
Yes, because guess what? Think about it. If we all went, there would be nobody to miss. So you wouldn't have to cry. We all go at the same time. I'm just saying.
Then you're going to get that choice in heaven, dog. So you're going to play the Xenoverse 2 or you're going to play this Ultimate Ninja Storm? Which one you picking?
Wait, say that again?
So then God going to be like, hey, man, what you playing? The Xenoverse 2 or this Ultimate Ninja Storm 4? That's the only way you get in.
He said if God asked you that, what you going?
That's the only way you getting in, man.
I'll take Dragon Ball Z.
I thought he was gonna be like, well, I guess I'm gonna get used to this Hellfire right quick.
Oh my god!
I thought
you know why? I wouldn't have picked the Hellfire because in Hellfire I would have played the worst of the two over and over again for all eternity. I was like, no.
All right, Smooth. One more. This is fun. All right. You got to play these, or I can't come in an extreme situation. All right, let's just ask this question: Final Fantasy 15 or Persona 5?
Final Fantasy 15. This is easy.
Woo! Okay, you know that gospel.
Did we get hype over these games, bro?
I'm telling you, when it comes to the 29th, I don't know any of you.
Nah, I feel you, bro. Hopefully you'll be able to.
What day does that land on?
That's a Tuesday. Is that a Tuesday? I think that's a Tuesday.
It's the Tuesday after Thanksgiving.
So are we not expecting Demigod to be on the right?
I'll be on here, but I'll probably be quiet. But this show ain't nothing without my personality. So.
Oh wow. Somebody feeling themselves.
Next week will be Xbox One's birthday and Xbox 360. I might take a personal day.
Guy here, come on. Yes, indeed. It'd be the 3-year anniversary for the one, right?
Yeah, I might not take a personal day, but I might be acting a fool. I might be drinking some of that green stuff and just in celebratory celebration. Wow.
And that's the 360's birthday as well?
Both 360 and Xbox One. They both.
Okay. How many years is 360?
It was 11. No. Yeah, 11. Yeah.
11 years. Man, say he's going to be on that okie doke.
I actually have a launch day story for that, actually.
I'll save it for next week. We don't want to hear about it this week.
All right. I was going to say it, guy. So thank you. Thanks for playing, man. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, actually save it for next week.
I wasn't going to say it, man. God.
Y'all crazy, man.
All right.
So, what we got next? We ready to roll out?
We're ready to roll out. I got to test this whack ass game called Watch Dogs 2, or I have to torture myself playing Mafia 3.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be playing this game called Silence. I recommend you guys check this game out. It's a point-and-click adventure. I'm checking it out right now. I'm actually going to have to go to the store and get me some points so I can get this thing. But it's point-and-click adventure taking you into this fantasy world. Basically, you play as a brother and sister who are originally on Earth, and they're being bombed. I don't know what country they're in, but it's probably like in the 40s. I think it's World War II or something like that. They're being bombed, and they get into this bomb shelter, and then the shelter collapses on them, and then he wakes up, and she's gone, and there's this little TV set in there, and you can hear her through the TV like poltergeist style. And then all of a sudden, I don't know what happens. It flashes, and he's in this other world, like this fantasy world, almost like looking like Fantasia or the Never-Ending Story, something like that. So looks pretty cool, man. Demi, you actually might want to check this out. I know probably Matt and Kiss Moo not gonna check it out, but it's called Silence, dude.
Yeah,
it's like
point and click. I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah, no, you don't do anything. But it's like $30, Demi. You actually might want to check this out. If you guys in the chat have some good taste in games, you may want to check this out as well. You like story games, fantasy games. This game looks pretty
I gotta finish up Mafia 3, and then I have to play that game you gave me to review. That small talk radio puzzle game.
The puzzle game.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget that, man.
I'm not. I gotta knock that out too, so I got a lot on my plate. And I gotta finish Tales of Hearts. I gotta finish Tales of Hearts R, and God, this game is forever long.
Gotcha. But that's it. I'm good. I'm ready to go. Get on these games, man.
All right. So thank you guys for joining us again for episode 38 of TiC Writers Block Podcast. We'll see you guys next week on Xbox One's birthday and Xbox 360's birthday. Be sure to subscribe. Subscribe to Nicodemus. You're keeping your channel, right?
Yeah, I'm keeping my channel, man. I'm refocusing it or whatever like that. But yeah, my channel's gonna be here.
Yep. And subscribe to Demigod for his he got some streams coming. What stream are you doing now? Did you finish up that Until Dawn one?
No, we're coming to close to the end. I had to take a break because real life stuff was coming up, and plus I had to stream My Name Is Mayo, the greatest game of all time in history.
Yeah, bruh.
But yeah, we're gonna be finishing up Until Dawn, and then I don't know what I'm gonna be less playing after that. Probably take a break, just focus on reviews, unless people have something they really want me to play. I'm not too sure what.
All right. So subscribe to Demigod. Also subscribe to Kids Move and my other channel just to get a break from the gaming stuff and just get some other entertaining stuff. Subscribe to Apples and Oranges. But that's all we got for you guys tonight. Thank you guys for watching TiC Writers Block. Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. Good night or good morning if you are on the other side of the globe. We're out. Peace.